Right. First question, Alicia, you're gonna help me with the first question. So we have a what shape is this? What shape is that?
A triangle,
Kind of triangle.
a right angle triangle.
Right. And it is undergoing an enlargement of scale factor minus a half, whose center is
Mm-hmm.
minus one minus two. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put down the center. Minus one minus two. Right? Minus one minus two, that's right here. And you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, Bryce, you joined late. We already start. You go
Yes,
forward.
sir. Voilà.
No beat up. Right? So the first step, you put down the center. Minus one minus two. Alicia, you okay with that? Minus one minus two there.
Yeah. This one, I think I can probably get this one wrong, but the other two, I get correct. I think. I think.
You think it gets correct?
No.
No? Well, let me see. So
Okay.
after you put down your center line, you need to draw your ray lines. And that's a line that shows you the lines for enlargement. To do that, you simply have to connect the one of the vertices, and it has to pass through the
Yeah.
center point. So like,
Mm-hmm.
so I have one here. And let me draw it perfectly so that the answer will look perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Is that it, or I have to draw another one?
Yeah, I can draw the other two.
I have to draw the other two, right? So it is minus a half. Does that mean we are making the shape bigger or smaller? And can you tell me by what scale, what factor?
Smaller
Smaller by what?
by a half.
Yeah, by a half. We forgetting about the
Mm-hmm.
negative. The negative just means it's on the other side, right? What we really care
Yeah.
about is the factor. Right. Cool. That looking okay, Alicia?
Yeah.
Right. For those who confused, let me just use different colors so I don't lose all that. First step, I put on my center line. Not my center line, I put on my center point. So I have my center point right here. And then I'm going to draw my ray lines. To draw my ray lines, I'm going to connect one of the vertices to the center point, and I'm going to draw a line. That's what you see me do here. Next step, you're going to take a ruler and you're going to measure the length from the center point to the vertex of the object, right? And Alicia, since we are making it smaller, since we halfen it, let me
Mm-hmm.
just say, let me just say I measure the distance here, and I get the distance over here to be, tell me what I'm looking like from the center point to, let me just label the
Mm-hmm.
points. We should label our points.
Okay.
Let me just call this point E, point B, and point C, right? If I measure the distance from the center to point C, what I'm looking like?
Um, 4.7.
Yeah, I'm looking like 4.7, right? 4.7.
Yeah.
And now since
Yeah.
we are making it smaller by a half, we half in the size, what should the measurement be on the other side? What is half of 4.7?
Um, Rita is two, then three, so 2 point, wait, no, yeah, 2 point, no,
2.35.
yeah,
0.35?
thank
Yes.
you.
So excellent there, Bryce. And guys, look at this, eh? Since we draw it good, I mean you can kind of see where it should be. It should be right here. Yeah. And if this is C, then I would call this point C what? C what? That's for the
See
image.
time.
Call her C prime. Prime Minister. Keith Rowley. Big up Ketos. Big up Keith Rowley.
Okay, I get it correct. I was
All right.
wrong.
Well, don't rejoice so fast. Let me do it for the other points, right? So
Okay.
we're gonna go from the center point to A. We're gonna take that measurement. So that is what I looking like.
Um, 3 or 2.9.
It could pass for three, right? Pass for three.
Yeah.
It's half a three.
Um, two, wait, no, 1.5.
Half a three.
One. Wait. Yeah.
Half a three is
No.
1.5, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, 1.5.
Right. Two, 1.5. Or is 1.5? 1.5 is right here. So easy it is. Like everything lining up here really good, right?
Yeah.
And what would I call this point?
B prime.
Call it B prime. What's in that?
We're taking like 1 second to get my charger. Like, I won't take
Okay,
long. Hold on.
no problem. Bryce, I will let you help me with the other one. So I think you get the hang of it. We have a scale factor of negative a half. So to figure out where the image is going to be on the other side, we take in measurements and then we halfen it and draw it on the other side. So I do A, B, sorry, I do C and D. What's the only point I didn't do as yet? Oh wait, no. Alicia, I make a mistake. This wouldn't be B prime. This would actually be A prime. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's A prime. So Bryce, the only one we didn't look at was B. So first things first, I'm gonna take a measurement and I wait to tell me what this measurement looking like, right? Yeah, so Bryce, what our measurement looking like from the center, from the black circle to B? What is our measurement looking like?
2.
Two. I'm talking about from the center, this over here. Wait, shucks.
Oh, 5.
Five. It's not five.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, 4.5,
4.5.
something like that. 4, okay, let's say 4.7,
Yeah, 4.6.
somewhere.
4.6. We go work with 4.6.
Okay.
Where's alpha 4.6? Alpha 4.6.
What was that?
Alpha 4.6.
Oh, 2.3.
Right. And we're gonna put our 2.3 on the other side.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just go and get my headset now. The name I'm making a real noise right now. I just go and get my headset real quick, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? And Amy, waiting the last step is tell me, Amy.
To connect all the lines.
All we had to do is connect all the lines. Simple. See, understand it much better than last class. Or like, yeah, always understood it.
No, I understand it.
Okay, cool. So when we see a negative scale factor, what we are saying is that you will form the image on
Say
the
here,
other
ma.
side.
You say here, ma.
Yeah, Bryce.
Right.
You there?
Yeah, I did.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
So you see this, you see what I form here? This
Uh-huh.
is the image. This is the image. And what would I call the original shape? That is the what? So I would O.
Um, the okay.
OP.
The what? The ano na? Sorry. Ano na?
OBJ.
Object. Or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All
the
right.
object is the original thing, and the image is where you get after you do a
Okay.
transformation to it.
Yeah. Nah. I just really wanted to make sure now.
All right, so that is it
Yeah.
there. Rihanna, you have any doubts? I mean, if you understand that.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, cool. I'll do the next question really quick. So you want to enlarge shape T with scale factor minus 1.5 center 0, 2. So Bryce, can you show me where 0, 2 is really quick? 0, 2. Ariana, you know who 0, 2 is from anime?
02. Um,
Yeah, 0,
Yeah.
2.
yeah.
I really tell Ali I was having trouble, she helped you.
No.
Oh,
Aliás, secret, no, she can't be nothing.
like that wedding troll you for.
But then true, you off. I tell you, my head gone too and now with it. But,
You guys
oh,
see you partying.
yeah, boy.
All right, let me continue. So what's the next step?
Yeah.
I put on my center. This is my center. What's the next step? Follow this question here. After I put on my center, what I do?
Um, yeah, I think I drew lines or something like that.
Yeah, but like I didn't just draw any line.
Yeah, well, uh, yeah, oh God, I think yeah, like kind of, I, I forget we had, I forget we just were,
What we had to do is you have to take your ruler and you have to line it up with the vertex
yes,
shape,
that,
and it has to pass through the center point. So let me give you
yeah,
an example here. I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to line it up. Well, you see the
Excuse,
vertex.
Rajiv, you put
Yeah.
the point wrong. Is 0, 2, not 2, 0.
Oh shucks, Bryce. Yeah, that's wrong. So 0, 2 means that you're not moving on the x-axis. You're moving on the y-axis because in any point it is the x value first and then the y value. So this means we're not moving on the x-axis, but we're moving 2 up on the y-axis. So thanks for
okay,
correcting that email.
alright,
Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take a ruler and you're gonna put it on
uh-huh,
the vertex and you're gonna put it by the center and it has to line up like so. That's
okay,
then you're gonna draw a
so,
line.
mm-hmm, but,
Come on, if you're confused by that.
nah,
So you think you could draw the other line for? You think we could do that?
um, yeah, I could, yeah.
So draw the other ray line for me. We call those ray lines.
Okay, so, oh, I'd line it up with more like with, so now I'd line it up with A or something.
Yeah, you're gonna line it up with
Okay,
A.
but if I line it up with A and they'll go straight, well, straight through the shape or something, eh?
Draw it and not a little bit wrong.
Alright, so Dre, from where you just start this line, right?
No, you could. So for me to get this ray line, I took my ruler and I line it up with this vertex and I line it up with the center. Now you're gonna do the
Okay.
same thing but for a different vertex. Like we just say,
Yeah, but I don't have a ruler now.
well, just draw a line. Draw a line.
Okay.
Like if I didn't
Alright.
have a ruler, I would have just draw a line like that. Draw something.
Alright. So I line it up from the point here.
Yeah, so look how I do that. To figure out this ray line, I line up the ruler with the vertex D and the ruler was on the center point. So I just draw a line. You're doing the same thing but for
Okay.
A, B, and C.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's correct. And draw the other one some while at it one time fast.
So B so B. Alright. Um yeah.
So Amy, I think you get this one correct. So it's a little tricky. Yeah, you had 5 points. 5 vertices.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get through, so.
Yes. Nicholas, you got the first one correct?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I got the hang of it. So Bryce, I see you do C, right? I'll take that. Nice. And I go do B to speed up things. because it's time to draw that. So as soon as I finish with this topic, I'm moving on to vectors. Cool. And let me just read the last one. So Bryce, according to the previous question, we were multiplying by minus a half. I mean, we had a scale factor of minus a half. Minus mean that it formed on the other side. It didn't form on this side. It formed on the other side over here, right? And so that's what the negative meant. The half meant that I was taking an object and reducing the size by a half. So I make it a half, like half times smaller. So like it's now a half of its original state, right? Multiply by a half. So you took the length and multiplied it by a half. You half it. Right. So Bryce, what we did was we took measurements. Bryce, is there? Bryce, I'm gonna if you
Yeah, here.
So what I
Yeah,
did
here.
was, like, imagine if it was working with C. I line it up with the center to C, 0 at the center, and I took a measurement.
Mm-hmm.
So 0 to C, that was
Mm-hmm.
4.6. Since it was a scale factor of a half, I have to find half of 4.6, which is 2.3. And the 2.3 would be from 0 to here, 2.3. You understand how I get the point here?
Yeah.
Right. So since it was a scale factor of minus a half, we multiplied by a half. We multiplied the length by a half. But over here, the scale factor is minus 1.5, right?
Okay.
Minus 1.5. So,
So you multiply by minus 1.5 or something like that.
say that
Or
again?
I say minus you say minus you're multiplying it by minus 1.5 or you're still multiplying it by a half.
I'm not multiplying it by a half. And this question is minus
Oh.
1.5. The
Oh,
minus,
okay.
the minus just tells you where you're going to form your shape, right?
Alright.
In negative is going to mean that it's going to be on this side, right? And
Right.
the number is what we're actually going to look at. So when you're multiplying the length, you're not going to multiply it by negative, eh? You're going to multiply by
Yeah.
1.5.
Yeah. So
Right.
you hear anything in the background or whenever you play music or loud that so.
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay, good, good.
Rihanna, you get everything correct?
For the first question.
Yeah, you get everything correct so far?
Yeah.
Nice. So, Bryce, we're gonna start off with D. So, what is the length from the center to B? That looking like 2 point what? Some of us are looking like 2 point what?
2.8.
2.8 now.
No, sorry, 2.7. 6.
2.6, right? And we're gonna multiply that 2.6 by.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Sorry, by 1.5.
Yeah, by 1.5. What is 2.6 by 1.5?
Opal di Casio.
Yeah.
Agak Casio na.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, was again 2.6 by what?
2.6 by
By
1.
oh right, yeah. Sorry. Shit. One. Yeah. 10.14.
And guys, we kind of ratchet it here. Like if we see that you're gonna line up with our point, we're just gonna take it that way, right? Wait, Alma,
10.14.
10.14.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I think
that's two
multiply
point
by
six.
wait, that is 2.6 multiplied by
1.5.
right,
Oh, shucks. 3.9.
right, 3.9.
3.9.
That
Wow.
makes sense.
Sorry.
And watch
Sorry.
3.9 looking like it coming over here. Watch 3.9 are looking like over here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Watch 0, 3.9 right here.
Yeah.
We like what we see in there. We love that.
Yes, we love it.
And we're gonna call that point what? I'm not gonna call that point.
Um, D.
D what?
Well,
The object. So, and this is the image, so it'll be D what?
um, hold on.
Somebody tell them fast. D what?
Prime.
D prime. And it
D
is very
prime
prime like that.
or
Right.
the
So I'm gonna speed through the rest quick. I think everybody has the idea locked in. So I'm gonna do C now. Um, Amy, are you on standby? Quick calculations. All right, quick calculations here. So 0 to C is 4. 4 by 1.5 is 6. Just confirm that,
Yeah.
right? But like an egg keep forming. No, I don't want an egg. I want a circle, right? And I'm gonna call that point what? Tell me fast. What am I gonna call that point?
C prime.
C prime. Okay, Rihanna, are we on standby? So the length from the center to B, that is that looking like what that looking like 3.7. Where's 1.5 by 3.7? Oh, Mariana, 1.5 by
Um,
3.7.
5.6. Wait, hold on. Yeah, somewhere around there. 5 point something.
Also, don't like what we see in there then. Don't like what we see in at all. Because it would not cut at an exact point, but we could figure it out. Let me show you another trick, right? Let me show you something. So if we're making it larger by a factor of 1.5, doesn't that mean that the sides would just get bigger by 1.5? So Rihanna, if B to C is just 1 unit long, how much you think B prime to C prime will be then? Make a wild guess.
Um, 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5. And what do you know? Tell me that makes sense. Tell me if that making
Mm-hmm.
sense. You seen it?
Yeah.
And we will call this B prime. Right? So watch. This is 1, and I 1.5. Make perfect sense. Amy, that make perfect sense?
Yeah.
Right, so we cooking here. This one would have been a little trickier. Nicholas, you cooking this question or not?
I cook in every question.
Right. Right. We have one more to find for, and that is A, right? And A should be really easy. A is really simple. How much units is that? Somebody tell me fast. What's the length
2.
of A? 2. What is 2 by 1.5? 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just had to count 3 from the center. 1, 2, 3. And that is what point is that?
-3, 2.
Nah, I don't mean that. I will label it. That'll be
Oh,
points.
A prime.
A prime. So now we're just gonna connect everything, right? So we okay with enlargements. If it's a positive scale factor, then that's really simple. You just work it on the other side. That shouldn't be hard. Drop in the chat. Does everybody know how to do a regular scale factor or no? If you don't know, tell me fast. I could find an example. But if you know how to do a regular scale factor, then that's really good. Go ahead. Anybody don't know how to do a regular scale factor? Amy, I feel you don't know,
I know how to do a scale back.
I just kicked in. I know using math course. Right. So guys, tell me that makes sense. Does it look 1.5 times bigger than t? Tell me guys. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be dry now. Sell yes something. All right. Last question here. Last question. Who wanna help me with the last question? I think this one a little tricky. Who wanna help me? Rihanna, I see Papa on my screen. You wanna help me?
All right, Papa.
Well, I'll send a picture of what I'm talking about. You was the last person. You were the last person that talked. So I will listen you
Eh.
on right now on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind what you see in the background. I'm not home. I'm by my aunt. Don't mind what you see in the background. That's not my room. Right? Yeah. So Rihanna, really
I
question.
think we all know where's your background though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing my room. Right? So Rihanna, really question quickly.
The triangle ABC is to be enlarged using E as the center. To give the triangle PQR, the line PQ is the image of the line B.
So PQ.
Write down the scale factor
Let me ask
for
you a
that.
question. Let me ask you a question, right, Rihanna? Does this look like a negative scale factor or a positive scale factor? Just by observation.
Positive.
No. If it was positive, then it would have formed in the same direction. Let me explain what I mean by that. This is an example of a positive scale factor. Notice that
Why?
it forms in
Okay.
front. A negative scale factor, though, you would extend the ray lines and then you would draw your shape again on the other side. You understand?
Okay.
So that's how you know. That's how you know. Noticing all of the negative ones. It was not in front of the shape, it was behind the shape. It was behind the center point. See what I'm talking about? This was a positive scale factor. Notice that the image was in front. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But just be careful of that, right? So this
Yeah.
is clearly a negative scale factor. So whatever we get, we have to put a negative sign. Otherwise, you will not get the 1 mark, right? We're dealing with a
Okay, well, I did
negative
not
scale.
get that one.
You didn't get it wrong? Yeah, correct?
I say I didn't get that 1 mark, but I did get a scale factor. It doesn't put it negative.
This was be a 2 mark question. 1 mark for the magnitude and 1 mark for the sign.
I taken that 1 mark.
Take a 1 mark. So what we're gonna do, right, Bryce? What we're gonna do is we're gonna connect the corresponding vertices to get the ray lines. So Rihanna, where's the corresponding vertex for B?
Like B to B.
It's a P, right? So I'm gonna draw a line. Rihanna, you're missing that round today. I think we all are, you know. I think we all are.
He would have made the class lively
Yeah, for sure. Well, we have Bryce. Bryce has made the class lively.
or give them a headache.
Serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, Bryce, you just made the class lively. And we had Healy,
Eh,
but Healy, be real quiet.
really quiet.
I had to
Really
call
quiet
Healy. I
today.
forget Healy in class. I'll call Healy. It's a good thing I remember.
Yeah, call on Healy. Call on
I
Healy.
say I would I give Healy a little ease up now. Because last time she wasn't feeling good, but I think she's feeling better now.
No.
Hmm. And then I'm gonna connect the other corresponding vertices or vertex, which is A, right? And um well we didn't finish the question. Let me figure out A. To figure out A, it's just going to be any length of the image divided by the object's length as well. So to figure out the scale factor is just the image over the object. And we could use any side we want. But since we only have one side, I mean, we had to use beta A, right? We had to use that. So 1, 2, 3, the original length is 3. And Bryce, how much times bigger we make it? Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much times bigger we make it? 6 is how much times bigger than
6.
3? What is it?
3 times bigger.
Yeah. 3 times bigger. I'll make it 3 times
Uh-huh.
bigger. Where's 3 by 3?
Um, 3 by 6. By first you multiply is 9.
9. So did we make it 3 times bigger? Because this is 6. This is not 9.
No, we don't make it bigger.
How much times bigger we make it?
2.
Yeah, like yeah, 2.
Because watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 by 2 is 6. So our answer is -2. The reason why it's -2 is because my image is forming on the other side, on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
other side of the center of enlargement. If it was forming
Okay.
on the same side of the center of enlargement, then it would have been positive.
Okay.
We have to complete the triangle PQR. So Rihanna, to do that, we have to do up the ray line for C. So I'm gonna connect C to my center of enlargement. Tell me if you're with me so far.
Yeah.
Nice. And since we are making it bigger by 2 times, let me check the length of this. Let me check the length from the center to C. What length does that look like? Center to C. What length does that look like?
2.
2. Where's 2 times 2?
4.
Right. So we're just gonna measure 4. So 4 look like that's right here. So Rihanna, if I question like this come, right? You're cooking, right? You're cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. Kelly, I know you weren't really there for last class, and this class is real quiet. Do you understand what I'm doing?
Yeah, somewhat.
Once you understand what I'm doing. So Rihanna, I mean you can clearly see for yourself, right? That can be a positive scale factor. I mean, let's just look at it. It flipped and it's on the other side.
Yeah.
And I guess I could call this PQR. I mean that makes sense.
Yep.
So let me just write down some points. I think you should copy down. If the image is being formed on the other side of the center of enlargement, you, my friend, are dealing with too much negativity, and you need to do what, Amy? You're dealing with too much negativity. What you need to do? Ask her to ask Bryce. Feel like if I ask Bryce, he will tell me drink wrong. I know if I ask Bryce, I gotta drink wrong.
Well, yeah, drink drum.
I can't put that over here. I can't put that over here.
Punching, punching. Yeah. If
So
you
if the
fail,
image
you
is
start
being
for
formed,
punching.
no, if the image is being formed on the other side of the center of enlargement, you have a negative scale factor.
Reggie, I don't think you sent the last recording for class.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I have to send that, right? And I guess I could put some links just to make sure everybody understand. Nah, if I put links over here, it'd be a little confusing because when you measure it in your book, it'd be a little different. Keely, you think I should put the links? Let me know what you want me to do.
Uh, I guess.
Okay. Well, Keely, just measure it from the quick. This is looking like how much? How much units?
Like 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
2 units. Right? So then, if that's the case, and we have a scale factor of 2, then it would have to be 4 units on the other side, right?
Yeah.
So you understand
mhm.
that? So that's basically the principle we're following for this question, these type of questions. Depending on the scale factor, you're not gonna hurt your head about the negative. You're just gonna take the positive, find the length, gonna multiply the length by that number, and apply it from the center to the other side. So I have this side and I have this side. If it's a negative scale factor, you're gonna work on this side. So you understand what I mean? Like this is 2 units from here to here. Well, on the other side, I'll go 4 units because my
Yeah,
scale
I
factor is 2,
understand.
right? And it's the same concept for the rest. So I mean, if you want to copy this, you could. If the image is being formed on the other side of the center of enlargement, you have a negative scale factor.
Okay.
Don't go and drink rum.
Why? Just why? Why?
Don't.
Why?
That'll be like a little
So,
inside joke. I'll leave it in the notes.
okay.
Don't go
All
and drink
right.
rum. Specifically,
Okay.
specifically, punching.
No. Why punches? Why? Why? Just
Right.
why? Wow. What? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, if I tell you why I drink an hour, that's so.
So
Whoa.
don't tell me. I don't need to know.
All right.
Probably if I meet you by the grocery or something, you go to,
Yeah.
but not in our recording. Right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you're all ready to move on, let me know. Just say the word. Amy, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Rihanna, you good?
Yeah.
Nicholas, you good?
Yeah.
Uh, Kenny, who we have in class? You have 10 people in class. Where did you? Okay, okay. Uh, I see Kiara join. Kiara, you ready to move on? Can I hear Kiara? Um, Sasha, look, Sasha join. Sasha, you understand why I do it?
To a
Yeah, last
certain
class.
extent, yes, but I had to rewatch the videos.
Hmm. All right, I had to upload the recording for last class.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
I will do that. Um, only thing is, I was a little rusty, and instead of knowing this, I came up with it. So I teach you writing in that recording, right? As you writing, but since I come up with it on the spot, I sound a little unsure. But it's the same thing I teach here. It's correct. Don't mind how unsure I sound. We know that is perfectly correct now. Because
Oh,
when I came up with it in the recording in that last class, I thought that was a kind of unorthodox method, but it's actually the correct method that I came up with. So,
Well,
Keely and Sasha, what I teaching all in this class is the same thing you see in our recording. I just want to learn show. Sorry about that. Let me move on
okay.
to
Okay.
uh,
Rajiv,
yeah, Alicia.
Kiara said she didn't answer you. I'm not sure if you hear she, because I didn't
Yeah,
hear she.
didn't hear
Also, I
Kiara.
think you're very fake, because you never asked me if I could.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Well, Alicia, to be fair, you did leave class, and then come back.
I thought my neighbor, something was going on with my neighbors and I had to call them. So, but I joined back.
All right. Were you okay?
Yes, I get the question that you're the correct one, I leave correct.
You even get the
Yeah.
minus, pretty minus too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. All right. Big up yourself. And if anybody who put a minus to there, I'll get that one for sure. A distinction for sure. I'll care about the details. Rihanna, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, Rihanna. You see,
Hello.
you just don't want no negativity in your life. And I respect that. I respect that. You're drinking
Give
too
me
much
rub up
punch,
on my
maybe.
tongue.
Maybe you're drinking too much punch, and that
If
why.
you're negative, if
Yes.
it's a right, if you're negative and you want to be back positive, just drink punches or something and
I think
get
Rihanna do
to
that. I think Rihanna do that. Rihanna, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, baby.
yeah, don't stop it, no, don't stop it, don't
Oh,
stop it,
my.
don't stop it. There.
So we finish with three, or 34. The last one we have to look at is our rotation. Rotation just mean you're changing the orientation. Everybody just post up Instagram story and thing. Or they should know what rotation is by now. Uh, we have a
No.
photographer. We have a photographer in class, we have Amy. Amy, and you know about rotation? About what I'm kind of thing?
Um, I don't know what this has to do with Instagram stories.
Let me explain, right? Let
I
me explain.
I thought it's because you just like flip the pictures, if that makes sense. Like when you're posting, you just like rotate it to like I don't know.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
That's what I
yo.
thought.
inverted
Yeah,
though.
I know you're talking about it. I know you're talking about it.
Guys, sometimes you go see this symbol.
That's
Yeah,
inverted, Reggie.
No, that is
yeah.
not inverted. That is the inverted looks like this. I could share that.
Oh,
No. This means to change your orientation, to rotate it 90 degrees, rotate it 90 degrees.
so I could like flip it upside down then. So that I can hold
Yes.
on, I'm gonna post an upside down story. No, I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
I'm
Do
gonna
that.
do that.
I will I will show you what evidence.
I think all you should follow me on Instagram. Now.
What is it?
I think all you should follow me on Instagram now.
Why? Why is that?
I just post real nature and thing now.
All right, well, I'll give you a follow. Follow up
Same.
that page and
Reggie, why don't you follow me back?
on which account?
I don't want to say that username here.
Math vibes?
Pretty gay,
No,
You correct
the
one.
other one.
squiddy
Oh,
gay,
sorry, I thought you was talking about my account.
squiddy gay, and here, squiddy gay, and
Prize!
Oh, the squid one? Squiddy gay?
Oh my God, please. I gonna change that.
Yeah, guys, watch. I am not wrong. I do photography. I know what rotation symbol looks like. I know. Mirror is something else. Mirror does sometimes look like this, or it look like this. Flip is an example of a rotation. If you flip a shape, that means you rotate the shape as well, right? So when we look in a rotation, has some things you need to consider. Is it anti-clockwise or clockwise? Is it, what's the state of the angle and the center of rotation, right? The state of the angle is just a fancy word for the size of the angle. Literally, well, that's just how much you rotate it by. The center rotation is where you're rotating it about, and anti-clockwise or clockwise is the direction.
yeah. So go check out my Instagram story there, and I again the turn out too. Go check it out.
Yeah, you're supposed to tag the math vibes account too.
Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna tag it. I'm tag it.
Right.
I don't think it follow my bucket. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alicia, do you know what clockwise and anti-clockwise is?
Yes, Rajiv.
Um, so is it anti-clockwise and uncle-clockwise or
Wait, what are we talking about? Like
yeah, I get the joke. You
from
have
the example.
anti-clockwise and I'm saying it have
Uh-huh.
uncle-clockwise.
I don't know, but I thought that was just like a mistake that you make
No,
when
no,
you
no.
were saying
No, I was just fixing. I had a be
You
drinking
have
to say that.
you have that dad joke.
Well, hopefully I'm not a dad as yet.
You
Give me like
taking now on? I
like
can't believe
five,
you
six
taking
years.
now on. No, you taking that. You had that jokes, boy.
No,
I
that's
can't
all
believe
right.
you
That's all right.
taking
As
that for
always
that.
hear that. Even as always get that.
My,
Even your friend is someone else. I can't. I have to acknowledge it. It is what it
that's
is.
a sign, eh? That's a sign if your girlfriend
Yo,
telling you that.
yo, Bryce, Bram Lacan, relax. So relax yourself. I'll tell you my body punch and drinking. So could somebody tell me what clockwise and anti-clockwise is? Which one is clockwise? Which one is clockwise? Fast. Which one is clockwise? Finally, else ticking. No, no. Which one is clockwise? One or two?
One,
One is clockwise, yeah. And what two is?
anti-clockwise.
Right. Come, guys. I need to know what clockwise and anti-clockwise is. If, I don't know if I. Yeah, I'll be real bad if you don't know this, huh? But the reason it's called clockwise is because I saw a clock was moving. Yeah. But if you didn't know that, now you know. You know how to say you didn't know it. Because somebody might shame you. But yeah, that's how to come up with it. The other thing you need to understand is the point of rotation. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. Um, so Rihanna, according to what I draw here, I have a rectangle and what my center of rotation looking like?
0, 0.
Yeah, 0, 0. Because let me show you something, right? Let me show you something. If I take this, watch this, right? If I take this shape and I rotate it about 0, 0, aren't I? Okay, I had to fix it, but you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in any rotation, you need to state what direction you're going in. You need to state the center of rotation. You need to state the angle by which you rotated it. So let me give you an example here. Yeah, so Amy, what kind of rotation does this look like? Like, tell me a way to specify the three things. I need to know the center of rotation. I need to know the direction. I need to know the angle size. What's the center of rotation?
0, 0, or the origin.
Right? Sasha, what is the direction? We're rotating it from here to here. With the direction?
That clockwise.
Right? And what the angle looking like?
Um, somewhat close to 90 degrees.
90 degrees, you go take it. Anytime you see this little square thing, 90 degrees. Cool. So I'll look up it on an example. But guys, this is where people is catch the tailor. This is where people is die. Rotation, people is die. So copy this example down. If you have different colors, please use it. Please. It'll help you understand it a lot better. So I give it all you. 10 minutes. It shouldn't take that long. Take 10 minutes and copy the diagram down neat and everything. And if I use different colors and things, send it on the chat. Just some guidelines. Nicholas, I know you like to do some 4D drawings and things, very expert drawings, but We have to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Right, right.
hear this, right? Whenever you do it, guys, I want a little listen up very carefully. Very carefully. In any rotation, you need to find the center of rotation, obviously. To do that, you're gonna connect corresponding sides and draw the perpendicular bisector of it. Sasha, that plenty big words. You know what perpendicular bisector is?
I know what the two words mean.
When I say bisector, I don't mean like sexuality. I don't mean like bi-curious, or I don't mean like that.
I know
Math terms. Bisector.
I know what you mean, bro.
Bisector means to cut something in what? Bisect something. What does that mean? People who do MET and thing, technical drawing, bisect.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, come to cut it like
Cut it in half. And perpendicular means 90 degrees. So if I find a
Yeah.
perpendicular bisector, that means I'm cutting the line in half and drawing a line perpendicular. Right. So you see this green line over here? The first step to find the center of rotation. I'm going to connect D to D prime. Then I'm going to measure half of this line. And then I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to draw a line perpendicular to the green line. That's the perpendicular bisector.
Mm,
That is it. Are you understand?
yeah.
Right. Now, are they have all the geometry panels, are they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me show you the two long ones I'll let you use to get a perfect 90. Now, it have a way that you could do it. You could do it that involves your compass and all them kind of thing. But I go and show you the way to wing it. I teach you how to work smart, not hard. Come on, guys. We live in 2024. Why are you working hard for? Use your brain. I we working smart. So I was son of that
All right. Work hard, play hard. Yeah.
no work smart, not hard. Unless you want to struggle your whole life. Right. Watch our trick. So you're finding half of the line, you're taking your right angle triangle, and you're lining it up to draw your red line there. That's the trick. Otherwise, you would have to find the perpendicular bisector with your pair of compass. That's plenty pressure. You gotta draw arcs and thing. This will save all your plenty time. So everything on the screen here, I want you guys to copy down. And I have to credit one of my students, Emma, for using this trick. Big up Emma. Don't know if any of you know Emma. Or Rihanna, you know Emma, yes?
No.
From a phone 5 class.
Wait.
Emma Hussein?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Right, so I give it away 10 minutes to copy down everything on the screen. After this class, we're not doing anything on transformations again. I'll give all this some past paper questions with the solutions. That's it. Amy, next class, vectors, right? Starting off vectors strong. Vectors. Did anybody start vectors in school already? Anybody? Rihanna, you start vectors in school or what?
Nah, not yet. Right now we're on transformation.
Oh,
The
shit.
teacher's picking now, so you know.
Can't believe this fella, yes, he's sick him. I'll cost him up. Yeah, that
Nah,
content bottle.
he does record the classes now, so it can't say nothing.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Next thing I walk in, I said I roll and I just get a punching bottle on my head.
I
Hey.
start drinking, so you gotta check
Uh-huh.
price.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
Rihanna, you clearly left out the negative sign, which means you drinking to take away the negativity. Hmm. I have to look at Amy differently now because Amy is overly positive. Why is that? Huh. Amy, do you meditate? I doubt.
But
No,
here the thing, right?
Probably
So
smoking
the thing is,
something.
so the thing is, right? I know negative, but I positive all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, now
No.
I doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
is negative
negative to
all the
drink
time.
puncheon.
Aliyah is negative all the time.
Yes, but thing is, right? I have to be negative to drink puncheon.
Mm.
There, and I have to talk all easy to sleep like right outside there.
Right, so I hope you're copying this down, eh? Hope you're copying this
Yes, I
down.
am.
We, yeah, no, watch thing. Yeah. It's another song, They Not Like Us. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Certified something and
Certified Lovable. Not finishing yet.
certified.
You can finish it, you
What,
finish
what,
it.
what, what? That what? That what? It what? It what? It what him
Right,
up?
I hope you copying
Yeah,
it down, you know. And I hope you're using different colors and thing. I waiting to see it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure Miss Felicia would like to see what you're doing in my class.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Um, Alicia, you just use fancy colors, aren't it?
The Pharisees what?
Fancy colors, or you just use the plain like one consistent color.
No, I just switch it up.
All right, so I hope to see diagram looking looking fresh.
Okay. But I draw this in pencil though.
What?
I will draw the lines in pen.
Okay, yeah. And so the perpendicular bisector, you remember what the perpendicular bisector is? Do you know what
Um,
perpendicular bisector means?
I think,
I wasn't listening. You're real fake, you know. Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I many of us always this happened last class too. And I think this why I didn't understand the enlargement. But enters enters the is the pink line or no?
yeah, pink line.
Okay. Okay. See, I taking some of it.
So perpendicular means 90 degrees. Bisector, I cut it in half. So you're gonna cut the line in half, and then you're gonna line it up with your 90-degree triangle in the middle to draw a 90-degree line. Look at what's on the chart.
Okay.
Rihanna, you get through, you get confirmation to sign up for the exams on it. You get
Um, I already signed my registration. I had to wait until I you know, get through next month.
okay. I really hope you get through, because you have
Yeah,
confirmation locked in. You ready? You ready for them?
I had terrible luck.
Nah, but if you wrote the exam this year, you probably would have got two or three.
Hmm.
Probably. And I'm not saying that because I doubt in your abilities. I'm saying that because you didn't finish everything and they mark way too hard.
Yeah, no, I wasn't ready.
They mark it way too hard this year. Crazy. Real wicked. Yeah, so send all the diagrams on the chat as soon as we finish with it. I get no drawings that I mean it's taking all the time or hmm. I know it's taking a long,
Want to see my first draft or
First draft hunting.
yeah, at the 4D journey.
I'm scared, I'm scared. Take me to a lack
Now,
of
well,
luck.
I rejoined it better, so it's just a experiment.
If all I want, I'll could check Rihanna drawing on each. You could use that as a reference because that was perfect. Amy, you finished with the drawing?
Um,
Okay. Hey, are they excited for Diwali? Are they already started press? What do or Nicholas? And you saying,
You're coming home for Diwali?
Yeah.
yes, Sasha, I'm coming home for
But,
Diwali.
but, but,
I'm coming home for Diwali. Yes, I promise. I still like no more drawings, Not sure what going on here. Amy, yeah?
Yeah, I'm finished. I was just upset.
Okay.
Rajiv, is okay if like one of your line kind of intersecting with our next line.
Amy, and just
Like, okay, for D prime and D, and then B to B prime. I don't know why I do wrong. Rectangles kind of not rectangling, and it intersecting.
some picture what going on.
Okay.
And I had a copy down anything in the box too, Note. Find center of rotation. Amy, and also, then what you do? You print out all the questions.
Yeah, I was kind of lazy.
No, I respect that. See the whole thing I had about working hard and working smart and not hard. Yeah. Oh, Nicholas. I going through the work in your summer, right? And I realized that you did this question wrong. You did that question wrong.
Yeah, I realize that too.
Comments. Yeah, so fix up that question. But 8:20 reach. I'm gonna move on. 2 more minutes. I'm going to move on. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Guess it's okay. I take it.
Okay.
It's just a sketch to show where you're supposed to be. Nicholas, you know nothing about that at all.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's about the fourth draft.
Wow. I'll enjoy it. Rihanna, tell Desron where he's supposed to be. Where he's supposed to be. Doing what he's supposed to do. Tell him. Rihanna, yeah?
Yeah. Was that what does run?
Tell him where he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Desron's
You
supposed to be.
know, if you have a reason.
You have a meeting?
No.
Oh, we're gonna be in class. Enjoying that. Kiera. Way. Wow. Wow, Kiera. That is performance. I was not expecting that. But
Thank
I'm
you,
very.
thank you. You're hearing me?
You use the same colors as me and thing. Wow. Minus the purple, but I'll take it.
Purple better.
No, no. I like
Yes,
purple.
yes.
Blue just better than purple.
I didn't realize that was blue. That looked like just like a white line. I didn't realize that was a blue.
Women supposed to pick up on colors better than men.
I
Isn't
swear that was a white line. I did not see that.
Is that light blue? I'm gonna express my shock to him, mom. But big up you. If Kiera,
Wait, we supposed to send it in the chat or
nah. I sent on the
okay?
chat. Just a short bad will come out. Real bad. So if Kiera, Nicholas do that drawing so good, nobody have an excuse. Nobody. None. None. Hmm.
Is it?
I say if you and Kiera could do it so good, I mean like nobody have an excuse, really.
That why I
That's
say.
so offensive to me. Please, Rajiv. Nicholas is the one who don't draw good as me.
But
That's really
Nicholas,
offensive.
when Nicholas dried like a boss, and you dried good too. Well, you dried better than Nicholas, but
No, I do it the greatest.
that is alright, Haley. Guys, this looking like a negative scale factor or a positive scale factor. Fast, drop it now. Fast. Let me hear. What?
Negative,
Negative. Why? Why is negative?
because it inverted.
And it's
Well,
only?
opposite side.
Yeah. Yes. So we ready to do past paper questions? Now, I will do one question like this with you all. You can walk through. Right. Healy. Yeah. You still copying now? Healy, how much more time you need?
Like 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Hey, what? I'll give all that question on each chat. While the others say, take your time to finish it. And you all can actually work and do something in the meantime. All right, so I'm going to send two questions on each chat. If you can, send them now while we wait on others to just wrap up.
Pretty.
Rihanna. Yeah,
You can send two different questions.
did I already?
For me, at least, yeah.
Had that feeling. You're bad, you're bad. And you know Trinidad?
No.
The guy who sang the baddest Indian no one forever. That guy.
Uh,
You don't know who I'm talking about?
I don't listen to much so fan thing, so.
Yeah, that expansion of I know. You know, you see him like Trinidad, man, called Trinidad.
Trinidad is a legend. He's one of Trinidad's national treasures. To lose him would be crazy. Big up Trinidad. So he'll be all over South. You know, I never see him before. I see Muti and I see Certified Samson and I see Kyle Boss.
Somebody was telling me I look like Booty.
Oh wait, that's crazy. That's an insult.
It wasn't. It was me, Rajiv. It was me. And everybody saw it. He does look like Mutia.
I didn't even know what Nicholas would look like.
You should. You see it more in real life, but he's literally the print of Mutiak's soul. And the way he does act is the same way.
Nah, that's foul. You dissing me, man, right now, bad. That's bad.
Now that
Yeah,
is
one
a
of my friends, one of my friends was saying how she find Mutiak's attractive, and I was like, "You're
What?
not serious."
What?
I
Wait.
mean, it was
I
Darshini.
the blind was a person.
Oh my God, Alicia, I was gonna ask if it was she.
It's
that's my
always she.
that's my last show there. Can't take this anymore. It's
That's it.
negativity in my
That's
life.
it. That's it. 13th reason why
Yeah,
to get a reference.
that was my 13th reason.
Hmm. They want to kill you, right? Haley, did you finish the drawing? Is it?
Yeah, I
Cool.
was coloring my lines now.
All right. I see. Well,
I sanding it, don't worry.
time to move on to some questions. Here we go. Finally, attitude towards the work changing pretty better. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, you know, work on thing. I'm not accustomed to this. It's like I feel any pressure. A little bit. You know, Nicholas, I don't see Nevron. Nevron, real what's he got looking for?
I don't even know he did. I don't think he come to school today.
Hmm. Don't know what to say about Nevron. But Nevron, if you're looking at this, please explain to me why I don't come to class so often. I'm very curious. So like, um, Nicholas, is it that Nevron really come to school in general?
And he does normally always come to school, but I think it's how today. Well, tomorrow is Republic Day, and then Wednesday we don't have school. He's just taking an extra long weekend.
So we're gonna see if I can finish up all them past paper questions today. Think we could. Think we could. We're gonna run through that pretty fast. Really, that don't look like 90 degrees. The angle between the lines don't look like 90 degrees. I'm not sure what I mean by that. So I said that. So guys, I want you all to pay attention, right? For all transformations, you have to summarize what the transformation was. So in this question, I would say that A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime is mapped onto A, B, C, D by a rotation of what? Tell me what, Nicholas? It is mapped onto A, B, C, D by a rotation of
90 degrees,
90 degrees what?
clockwise.
About the center of rotation.
Center of rotation is, hold on, I'm gonna go up. That is origin.
Yeah. About the center of rotation. Okay, just say about the origin. I can just say that. So Haley, I want you to tell me if your answer, if your diagram shows me that. So what I'm saying is the shape, the shape over here, it being rotated by it being rotated from here. So from here to here, and the angle it's being rotated by is 90 degrees. The diagram doesn't entirely look like 90 degrees, but I understand it's a sketch. So I'll take it.
Okay, I'll try to change it.
Right? And I want you all to copy this down one time. Yeah, so just copy this down quickly. This will be how's that symbol? Yeah, if you just copy this down quickly, in any transformation, you have to summarize it. You have to summarize the transformation. Okay, on that quickly. Right, so I presume everybody has that copy. Then we're gonna start with the questions now. Right, starting off strong. Um, everybody gonna know a question or not? Who wants to do the hardest one? Well, presumably the hardest one. This one is very simple. Just like the previous question. Who want to do it now? I need somebody fast. Any volunteers? Keely. Keely, use the person to call. Use the person to call. Hmm. Alright, so Haley, let me know if you hear him now. Haley?
I do it now.
Nicholas, you want to do it?
Yeah.
All right. So first things first, Nicholas. Um, to go from the object to the image, we change the orientation. What does changing orientation means? That means you change the orientation, you do what to the shape?
Rotating it.
Rotating the shape. Right. And when you do that rotation, you have three things you need to know. You need to know the what three things?
Um, yeah, I don't know the center rotation.
Right. You need to know the center. Mm-hmm.
Um, the angle,
Right.
and if it's anti-clockwise or clockwise.
Right. Let me show you guys how to exactly figure out the angle. First thing you have to do, you have to figure out the center of rotation. To figure out the center of rotation, you are going to connect corresponding points. So I'm going to start off with C to C prime, right? Nicholas, I want you to connect two other corresponding vertices for me then. C to C prime, connect two other ones.
Right.
You just
Connect
have to
A
connect,
to A prime.
you could connect three, you could connect any two you want. You have to do two because we need a point of intersection. That's what we need. At least two, any two. So A to A prime, right? Would it
Yeah.
be one here?
Now, gotta go all the way back.
Correct?
Yeah.
Here what we're gonna do now, right? Check what we're gonna do. So I need to find the what of these lines. What of these lines? Just remember,
Um, what?
I need to find the what of these lines.
The
That's
perpendicular bisector.
what does perpendicular bisector mean?
I don't know, I just remember that.
um, who? Could somebody tell Nicholas what perpendicular bisector is? Kiara, tell Nicholas what perpendicular bisector is. Kira, you don't know either. Hmm. Alicia, you can tell Nicholas what perpendicular bisector means.
That is when the is when the angle. Wait, I need to figure out how to word it. It is when the
Wait,
the angle between what regime? I don't know what to call it.
wait. Perpendicular means what? What does perpendicular mean, guys?
That is when it's 90
Perpendicular,
degrees to something.
right? And what does bisector mean?
It's cutting a line in half.
Right. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the line in half, and at the point in the middle, I'm gonna draw a line perpendicular to the line. Let me just I just show you what I'm talking about.
Reggie, you hearing me?
Now here.
Oh my god. Hi. I don't know how you wasn't hearing me just now. I literally messaging Amy telling she if asking she if you was hearing me.
No, I wasn't hearing it. Anybody else was hearing Kira?
No.
No. So Nicholas, I want you to take the measurement. What is A to A prime?
A to A prime, that's looking like 4.8. Yeah, 4.9.
Let me just say 4.8. 4.8. What's half of 4.8?
Half of 4.8. Um, I don't contact my ancestors. Hold on.
Come on, got half of
Or
4.
2
What's
point,
half of 4.8?
2.45 or just two and a
No,
half.
2.4.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because we find in Imagine it like this. Half of 48 is 24. So half of 4.8 is 2.4, right?
Mm.
So I'm gonna put the 2.4 that is like right here. Wait, just confirm that. Yeah, right. So you understand how I find the center line, right?
Yeah,
So I just now do what? I bisect the line. You understand?
yeah, I understand.
Okay. The next thing we need to do, we need to draw a line that is perpendicular, right? That's what we need to do. Tell me if you're following along. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Do I have the- So if all you have all your right angle triangle, what's all you? This is what I want all you to do. Follow with me. So you're gonna take your right angle triangle. So I'm gonna draw one real quick. Right. So I have a right angle triangle here. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the right angle triangle and you're gonna line it up with the blue line, like so. And they're going to draw a line. And they're gonna draw a line using this edge to create a perpendicular line. So me follow you understand that. So you're taking your right angle triangle, you're aligning it with the blue line till this edge meets the center point, and you're going to draw a line. That gives you the perpendicular bisector. Nicholas, you understand?
Yeah,
Is anybody not understanding that? Alicia, are you confused?
No.
So you just finding half of the line, putting a point by the half, and then taking your right angle triangle and you're aligning it, and you're drawing a line to create a 90-degree line too. So literally, that is what I will end up with. If anybody is confused, please tell me. Rihanna, are you confused?
No.
Okay. Nicholas, you confused?
nah.
All right. So let me find the perpendicular bisector for C to C prime. So what's my first step?
Alright. So you're putting the ruler and measuring the distance from C to C prime.
Now this method I'm teaching all is kind of like a half-crack method, eh? The proper thing is to use compass and find the arc and thing. But this will save all your plenty more time. It will. Too much more time. Right? So Nicholas, what is C to C prime?
Um, Looking like 3.7, the back and a half line.
3.7, yeah. What's half of 3.7?
Um, other speak amount. Alright, so it's 18.5.
37. So half of
Yeah,
37,
half.
18.5. So that'll be 1.85. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like right here then.
Yeah,
Now,
about right.
right? So what you're gonna do is, let me just lengthen this line. You're gonna take a right angle triangle and you're gonna line up the base of it with with the red line, and you're gonna use that as a guide to draw a right angle. Right. So is anybody lost at all? Anybody lost? Let me know. Kelly, are you cooked? Is he in class, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. So wherever the perpendicular bisectors intersect, that tells you the center of rotation. So the center of rotation. Now we want to figure out the angle. Once you find the center of rotation, you could literally find everything else. So that's what I'm going to show you. Um, So look carefully. So Nicholas, you're real good with how I find the center of rotation, right?
Yeah.
Center of rotation is
Um, the origin.
right, 0, 0. It'll always be the origin. Now, for me to figure out my angle, let me just choose B. I'm gonna choose B and I'm gonna draw it in reference to my center of rotation. Same thing for B to B prime. Now, imagine you had a triangle and you're taking it and you're rotating it in this direction till you reach that spot. What the angle here looking like? B to B prime.
90 degrees.
Yes, and you can measure that with your protractor. 90 degrees. This is in fact 90 degrees, right? And what the direction looking like?
That's looking like a clockwise direction.
Right. So could somebody tell me the complete transformation? So the transformation that maps triangle ABC onto triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is it a reflection or rotation or what?
It's a rotation of 90 degrees clockwise about the point 0, 0.
Like it's a rotation of 90 degrees clockwise about the origin. And it gets him 3 marks for that. 1 mark for each point. Right. Now move on to the next part. Translation, guys. So Nicholas, a translation just means you're sliding. That's all. You slide in the shape. So four is the x component or your y component? What is
What is
4?
the X?
X components. So that means if I have positive 4, that means I'm moving my shape to my right. Right? So that's the 4. And if I have -5, that means I'm moving my shape what?
Minus 5 on the X. Oh, wait, no, on the Y, you're moving it down.
Right. Bingo. So they want we to map triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, the triangle A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. What it's saying is they want we to take the new shape and then translate that. So A prime, B prime, C prime is this triangle over here. And they want me to take that shape and translate it using 4 minus 5. That shouldn't be hard at all. So according to the instructions, since it's positive 4, I taken A prime, B prime, C prime, and I'm doing what to it, Nicholas? What are you doing to it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're finding the points first, the X and Y for all A prime, B prime, and C prime.
You could do that, You could do that. But I just go and slide it. I can't slide it fast. So
Uh,
according to the X component, I have to move it 4 to my right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be a new point here. Right? So this could be A what? Since I take the original shape and I move it 2 times, I'll call this what?
that is A double prime.
Not so fast. That's not A double prime. We still have to move it 5 down. Right?
Yeah.
So that's just a temporary spot. And I'm gonna move it 5 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just confirm that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So you see this new point over here? That point over there, that is actually the 8 double prime. And let me show you a trick. You see, now that we know what 8 double prime is, right? Nicholas, we know what 8 double prime is, right?
Yeah,
We could put down all the other points in relation to it. This is a translation. You're only sliding. If you're sliding, are you changing the size of the shape?
no,
You changing the orientation of the shape?
no.
You're just changing where it is. So if this is A double prime and my shape is still the same, then I could just come down 3. 1, 2, 3. And this could be what point?
I B double prime.
So you see how You could just observe and make smart decisions rather than sliding into a gain and all that kind of thing. You gotta do all that,
Yeah,
right? And where would C double prime be?
um, right on 7 minus 40.
Yep. And so when you're doing this method, you just need to drag one point, and then you could figure out where the other points are in relation to it. Simple. Keely, you catch that? Yeah, I'm not hearing him. I'm hearing Keely. Go and call him.
Sorry, I was away from my laptop a little bit.
You understand how to translate a shape?
Yeah.
That just means to slide it. Literally all it means. Slide in a shape. Right. So I presume everybody is okay with this. If not, you can check back your report and you can message me know. But we need to do some more questions. Right? So Alicia, I'm calling upon you to help me with this question. So
Okay.
Alicia, go help me with this
I
one.
only do the first one before you start correcting though. So I'm doing this off my head.
That is all right. So
Okay.
Alicia, you go help me with this one. Amy, go help me with this one. And Rihanna, you go help me with this one. Right. Yeah, quick. So describe fully the transformation which maps RST onto R prime S prime T prime. Let me observe. Did we change the orientation?
No.
Did we change the
Wait.
size?
No.
Did we reflect it?
No.
We just take the shape and move it, right?
Yeah, it's a translation.
Right. So let me write a description one time. Let me figure out how much we move it by though. So you pick a point, R, S, or T.
R.
R, okay. If I pick an R, then I need to figure out how much spaces it moved, either left or right first. So you think it moved to the left,
Mhm.
it moved to the right.
The right.
How much spaces it moved to the right?
3.
3. Sure.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Oh wait, no, 2, 2, 2. Okay.
Yeah, the easy washroom.
No,
Tell you, horrible,
no, I'm okay.
horrible with these jokes, eh? Yeah, you have me believing it's 3 now. What the hell? Oh my God. This is like when you have a friend that delusional, and then you start to fall for the delusion as well.
This is me with Kiara.
Oh God. You're misleading the poor girl, right?
No, she's the delusional one.
Oh. So we move it 2 spaces to the right, and then we're moving it how much spaces up or down?
Um, 4.
Forward. If we're moving forward,
4. Uh-huh.
that'll be positive 4 minus 4.
Oh, minus.
Right. So then my translation T is
No, minus 4 too.
no, always the X first, then
Really?
always the X
Yeah.
first.
Oh, and the X is the horizontal one. Okay.
Right. The X is the
I
horizontal
get
top.
confused because the minus 4, it was like going through it, but I understand.
Watch checking the previous one too. We did the X component 4 first and minus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So RST is mapped onto R prime S prime T prime by a translation T is equal to 2 minus 4. That's it. Real easy.
Mm-hmm.
Get a real easy question, but eh, I kind of unfair to the rest of the class. And
It's
that would 3
okay.
marks for that? Way. Huh?
Is she our next one?
Yeah, she have more part 2. So be part 2 from part.
Okay. Um, triangle RST is reflected in the line x equals to 6 on the graph above. Draw a triangle R double prime, S double prime, T double prime. The image of triangle RST after the fraction. Okay,
X is equal to 6. Show me where X is equal to 6 is first.
that would be, hold on,
A horizontal line or vertical line. What kind of line is that?
a horizontal line. And no,
Wait, say that again. A horizontal line, you said?
yeah,
Okay. We need to establish what a horizontal line is first. This is a horizontal line. And
yeah,
it's saying X is equal to 6. But if you draw a horizontal line, that is Y is 5, that is Y is 4, that Y is 3. That not saying
uh-huh.
that not given, it's not given X is equal to 6. It's not given, you know?
Okay, so it would be a vertical line.
Right, because if it's a vertical, it will actually pass through what values?
6.
What values it will pass through? Right, to say the
6
no, it will pass through what values? Watch. All these values are what values?
X values.
Right. X is equal to this
Um,
line over here. X is equal to 6. And we
mm-hmm,
wanna reflect that. So when you're reflecting something, the distances have to be the same. You're just gonna reflect it. So
yeah,
the distance from X is equal to 6 to S was 1. So I'm gonna put back S here. This will be S double prime. And now that we know what S is, I could draw everything in relation to it. So
yeah,
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What would this point be?
R double prime.
Right? And the other point will be
T double prime. It would be 2 spaces down from R double prime.
yep. You see how easy it is to do good in maths? Like, bro, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Maths is a little easier subject. I gotta cook on how to cook. Don't get easier than this. English harder than maths. Truth be told.
No, it is not.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
You ever get 100 in English? You ever get 100?
Yes.
What do you hell? Now that's crazy.
Not in secondary school though, but I just always get over 80s in secondary. In primary school, I had a badge to be in the best language students in the class.
That was crazy. You see that? I could never be that. Like, the only subject I ever get 100 in is maths. Right? Maths. Never get, I was
Mm.
close in English, but never get 100. You see, you know why? Because in English, them teacher will say this, them teacher will say that. Er- English is very opinionated. Maths is either wrong, right?
Yeah.
Either wrong, right? That's good. It's either you're wrong or right. It can't be in the middle, right? Okay, we didn't answer the question though. We gotta say the coordinates of R double prime. What is R double prime?
That is 7.
7. Where you get 7 from?
Wait, no.
Yes.
Wait, oh shucks. The way I was reading S double prime. 10, 1, 2, 3. 10, 3.
Right. Oh, you know it's 9 o'clock already? Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alicia, you find time fly fast or no?
Yeah, I find so.
Yeah, just 7, right? Got two more questions to do, and that is it. And the transformations. So Amy, let me cook fast. So state the coordinates of P and Q. So that's off question. Take your time.
P is 2, 1, and Q is 4, 3.
Q is 4, 3. Anybody that is confused? One, one over here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, back up your confusion. So P is 2, 1. Q is 4, 3. Simple. That was the next question.
Describe fully the transformation that maps triangle PQR onto triangle P prime Q prime R prime.
Right. So this is looking like our what?
A reflection.
A reflection of along what line?
The x-axis, or you could say x is equal to 0.
No, you cannot say x is equal to 0.
Oh no, wait.
Yeah, let's
I
say
don't
what?
know. I just say x-axis.
Check it out.
Oh, y is equal to 0. My
Right.
bad.
Think about it. This is y is 1, this is y is 2, y is 0. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. Right. So is a reflection about the line, about, you say about the line, y is equal to 0, or the x-axis. Simple. Wait now, Amy, you get the easiest question.
Yeah.
Hmm. And lastly, 3. Write down the coordinates of the images P and Q, and then the translation 3 minus 6. That real simple. All you had to do is just add 3 and minus 6. 3 points, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So,
And here what, right? Here what, Amy? Since we already have P prime, the next step would be P what? When you find in these coordinates, I had to label it as P what? I already have P
oh,
prime.
double prime.
Right. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slap on that 3 to the 2. So I'm gonna do it in parts. So that'll be 2 plus 3, comma, 1 plus minus 6. So that'll work out to be what?
Um, Wait.
So anytime you want to figure out the points of a translation and you don't want to drag it, what you could do is you could just add the horizontal component to the x value and the vertical component to the y value. So 2 plus 3 is 5,
Oh yeah, I get 595.
right? Right, let me figure
Where
out.
you write it kind of confused me. Because I keep it in the anti-quality matrix form or something.
Here what? You would not keep it in that form. The reason why is you're finding for a point here, coordinates. If you write in coordinates, you write it like this.
No, I mean just to add it, but I would like my final answer, I would write it in the form of coordinates.
Oh,
You know?
you're like
Yeah,
3 plus 2. Oh,
yeah.
that's I understand. Anyway is correct, right? Let me figure out the other one.
Mhm.
Right. So let me figure out for Q prime now. So Q is 4, 3.
4 true.
I don't know why I do that. It's already right here. 4, comma 3. So Q double prime will be 4 plus 3, comma 3 plus minus 6. So
Which
Q
is 793.
7 minus 2. Simple. Wait, well, I can write this exam now. That was probably the easiest 6 marks all your life. 6 marks. That's crazy. Right, so Rihanna, another 6 marks question. I think I'll even just a trend by now. These questions are typically 6 marks. So Rihanna, help me out with this question. Give it a read. Is Rihanna in class?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Triangle ABC has coordinates A12, B42, yeah, and C10.
Right. So on the grid, on the answer sheet provided, draw triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, the image of triangle ABC under an enlargement center O and scale factor 2. If they're saying that the center is O, what are they talking about? Where's the center?
The origin.
Yeah, the origin, right? We're dealing with the origin. So that's my center. So immediately, Rihanna, once there's an enlargement and you have your center, right? You had to draw that.
Sorry.
So we're dealing with an enlargement here, right? So they gave us the center and they said the scale factor is 2. So we're dealing with our positive, negative, what we dealing with?
Positive.
Right. Here was the plan. We need to draw what next? So I have the center and I have the vertices. I need to draw what next? That's what R.
E relines.
I have to draw the ray lines. So to do that, I'm going to connect the vertices to the center. Well, let me ask that question. Do I need to extend the line so much like in this region?
No, you don't have to.
I don't have to at all because our scale factor is
You.
hmm? Where's the yeah?
Nothing.
Why I don't have to worry about this region so much behind the center point?
Because we know it's positive.
Yep. And if it's positive we are dealing with, then our image will be formed ahead. Okay. So Rihanna, it's a scale factor of 2, right? Scale factor of 2. We could follow the exact same steps as we did last time. So I could take a measurement from the center to A. What are looking like?
1.2.
What is 2 times 1.2? 2 by 1.2.
2.4.
And 4. Right, so we get 2.4, right? So I have my first point here. Cool. And I'm gonna call our A prime. All right. Let me figure out B prime now. All right. So B prime, so the center to B, that is 2 point what?
5.
2.5. Where's 2.5 by 2? Should be 5, right?
5. Yeah.
Now if I draw everything exactly, it's really supposed to be over here. Really supposed to be over here. Right? So this is B prime. Right? And now we need to figure out C prime. So this measurement looking like
1.
nah,
Wait. No, I am.
that looking like 5.5. Well, 0.55. Where's that by 2? That is like,
Yeah, 1. On my one, it's in the same one. So
right? So that would be like 1. Well, it was 0.55. 0.55 by 2 is 1.10. So that'll be right here.
okay.
And that'll be C prime. Let me know if you understand how I come up with my answer.
Yeah.
So you understand that the same concept for the negative scale factor, right?
Yeah.
just be doing it in front. Yeah. Anybody confused by this? Anybody? Alicia, you confused? Like, okay.
No.
All right. Glad to hear you're not confused. All right. We're on the next part. They want me to do what? Part 2. Come, Mariana. Read part 2 from her.
We had to complete the transformation.
So the triangle A double prime, B double prime, C double prime is the image of triangle ABC on our transformation M. Describe completely the transformation M. Now ask that question.
Yeah.
From ABC to A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, did the orientation change? Like when I say orientation, I mean did it get flipped? Like
Oh, no,
did its size get bigger or smaller?
no.
So what is looking like then?
Transmission.
Right. So I want you to consider a point. A, B, or C. Which point you want to consider?
B.
B. Okay. So we're going to take B and we're going to retrace our steps. Like see how we went from B to B prime. So one, 2, 3, 4. So I went 4 to D
Right.
and then I went
5 down.
right. So that'll count as 4 minus 5. So if I want to answer part 2, I have to say all those parts. I have to say how, well, it's quite simple. I'll just say that, I'll say triangle ABC is mapped onto triangle A double prime, B double prime, C double prime by translation T is equal, and I had to state the what first, the X component or the Y component.
Yes.
Right, so I'm gonna say 4 minus 5. Right, so guys, that is it for transformations. We do a bit of past paper questions, we do 4 past paper questions. I think that's enough, right? And if you want to go through more questions, well, I have a bunch of questions here in this document as well. So plenty of resources. You all should be fine, right? So yeah, anybody have any questions more before I end off? Rihanna, you have anything to ask? Good.
Not really, no.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for making it to class today. I will see you on Friday. Some on Friday, some on Saturday. But later, guys, have a good night.
Yeah, later.
Later,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.